Good morning, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to Watching the World. It's the fifth day, Friday, of the Sean Combs trial here in New York City at 500 Pearl Street. You can see a lot of people are in line already. Can't wait to attend to find out what happens today as we enter the third day of Cassie's questioning or cross-examination. You can see across the street we have all sorts of media like CNN, NBC, all of the big networks. And for once, it's not raining today, as it has been for many days now. I'm briefly just going to cover a few notes from yesterday to kind of give you an idea of what was said. So first off, the defense submitted 400 exhibits and the prosecutors were very upset. Diddy's team was up until 3 a.m. trying to really condense the material so that court could move along smoothly. But by the end of the day, the judge scolded them for extending the trial beyond Friday potentially, because that's what they were asking for. We'll find out today if Cassie's cross-examination will end as projected on Friday. They slowly created a picture of how Cassie really loved Sean Combs and she was privy to the real Diddy, even more than his family and his associates. Then the defense showed explicit text from Cassie that she liked freak-offs. And so many in the audience were really amazed by hearing that, because when Cassie took the stand, she told a different narrative. The defense showed how both of them were jealous and they were cheating on each other throughout the relationship. Cassie really wanted to be Diddy's main lady and not just his side chick. Diddy would spend the holidays with Kim, his kid's mother, and that would really get to Cassie very deeply. For about an hour, we were showing text exchanges of how much they loved each other, because remember, a big part of this is that Diddy was just using women at random, but the defense is showing that they had a real relationship here. It wasn't just some fly-by-night type of thing. They were together almost 11 years. However, Cassie remained Diddy's little secret. The defense showed how Diddy skyrocketed her career. He even brought her Dallas Austin and Britney Spears to her birthday party when she was around 21 years old. And there was one time where she made a big plug on 106 in Park, and Diddy helped her clean it up. He went on YouTube back in the day, and he made a video showing that everybody makes mistakes, and that really helped Cassie to stay on top of her game. From the age of 18 to 21, Cassie dated a songwriter and producer by the name of Ryan Leslie. She cheated on him with Diddy. Although she had a tattoo of him, who is Ryan Leslie, inscribed on her body, she still chose to be with Diddy, and Diddy took her from him. The defense spent a long time showing how Diddy had severe drug usage and how his withdrawal would cause him to act out of character. And this is the reason why he was behaving in this way. Diddy tried hard for an extended period of time to get Cassie off of drugs and into rehab. And that was a shock to everyone, because we kind of heard something different the previous day from Cassie. The defense did a good job building this point, because they had, with all these exhibits, they show you actual text messages from Cassie and Diddy, and the narrative is starting to change. In fact, yesterday I saw Diddy's side smiling more, feeling stronger. Diddy was in a much better frame of mind from what I could observe than he was last week. There were two major problems that came up in the case yesterday. On the previous day, on yesterday, day 4 video, I talked about how Cassie gave this experience of how one of Diddy's crew came and said, hold on one second here, loud noise, that one of Diddy's crew came and said that Suge Knight was down at Mel's Diner, and Diddy and his crew put on black, grabbed guns, they went down to the diner. Maybe they came back in like 30 minutes. She did not go. Yesterday, the defense showed that Cassie testified last year to prosecutors that she did go, and she was crying because she didn't want to go. So that really hit the entire courtroom by storm. Another incident that I had relayed on Thursday, you can go back and watch that video. Cassie says that Diddy took a wooden hanger and hit one of her friends in the head, and she saw it, I believe, allegedly. Well, she testified something different. She said that she did not see it. To these prosecutors that interviewed her last year, she said that she heard something from the bathroom. So again, as people hear these type of things, you see the facial expressions of the jurors and everybody else tending to change. Finally, Cassie, they put up some explicit text messages, and Cassie says, I want to freak off so bad, but I don't want to, the F word, myself up because of the premiere. And so the defense really honed in on this to show that, contrary to her testimony, that she also wanted freak offs. Now, there's a bigger picture here. We have to wait to see what's going to happen. The end of the day, the defense showed, again, some of these occurrences that Diddy was acting insane. And then they broke it down how Diddy and Cassie had taken some bad drugs, and she testified that that could have happened. And the defense kind of tried to sway the audience to say that this is the reason why Diddy may have done some of these things. So that's a general synopsis of what was said in the courtroom yesterday. Cassie was wearing a black suit with one full leg. The other leg was like a skirt. I've never seen this type of outfit before. She had on a blue silk stripe shirt. It had white stripes, and Diddy had on a mustard color sweater with a white shirt and some khaki pants. Thank you for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe as I bring you more information each day in regards to this explosive trial.